Hello guys, gals, pals, anything between. I hope you're having a great day. I know I am. Alright, so I'm going to be telling the story of how I accidentally rage baited a couple of girls. Well, not accidentally, but how I rage baited a couple of girls and they sent their boyfriend after me. Alright, so let's start the story with off by saying, so me and Jonathan have had math class almost every year except for this year, and we were sophomores. So during sophomore year, we would just goof off, and it was in the morning. There's this group of girls to the right of us, since we were at the left and we were at the left table, and yeah, so they were how do I put this lately? They were annoying. There's no other way to say it. They would either talk about boys and they would, or do makeup, and they would not do their fucking work. Now that's one thing about me. I do make jokes, I do all this shit, but I actually do my work. So me and Jonathan were just talking, and then one of them decided to call me out, like she had a speech impediment, sounded like fucking Pico from F&F and Pico School. He's like, alright, I know Jonathan's a good kid, but Damon isn't, right? And I was like, motherfucker, what? I do all my work. Sure, I only had a B in that class, but and I was hanging on by a thread because I'm not good at math, but motherfucker, what do you do? What do you do?
Please, just give me 5 more minutes to sleep.
I don't know, bro. Don't ask about that stroke. But what do you do? Nothing. Exactly. So don't criticize me, bro. When I'm actually doing my work, and you're over here talking about fucking Derek's new fucking haircut, Barrett's new fucking low taper fade. Low taper fade. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Low taper fade. Low taper fade. Like, anyway, you get the idea. And I was a bit pissed off about it, but I didn't say anything. But so one of them were talking to the teacher about like an actual conversation about like why there should be a class where you just put deodorant on. And I'm just gonna say this right now. No, they shouldn't. Putting deodorant on isn't that hard. And people just don't do it because they're lazy. You get deodorant, like your little stick, you take the fucking cap off, put it on your armpits, and boom, you're smelling good. Alright, pretty simple, right? No, apparently, because we need a whole damn fucking class for it now. And I made a joke, so once they were saying this, I remember freshman year, I had this gym class, and every time we got done with gym, we wouldn't always have to do it, but just in case we were sweaty, we had to have like deodorant or something. So I pulled out my trusty, good old fashioned Old Spice, put that and took the cap off and acted like I didn't know what to do with it. I was like trying to eat it. I was like making jokes to like Jonathan, like how I was gonna eat it and how I was gonna put it in my hair and a bunch of other stuff. And then they like look at me. If looks could kill, I'd be dead. Glare, dead on glare. Like eventually, later that day, I usually get out of the bus. So I dislocated both of my knees, making it harder for me to get around. So I get to leave a bit early, and I guess one of their boyfriends also got to. And then when I was walking to my bus, this motherfucker, well, I guess I shouldn't call him that, but like he taps my shoulder, like I turn around. If you just, alright, I don't want to sound racist, but like you just imagine Tyrone, like the person Tyrone, big black guy with a chain. That was him. He was actually super chill, and he was like, alright, so were you disrespecting my girl? And I was like, what? I wasn't disrespecting shit. What do you? Well, one of my girls told me you was disrespecting them, and they wanted me to beat your ass. And I was like, I wasn't disrespecting them. I was making fun of the fact that they think we should have a deodorant class. And he's like, all right, well, you seem like a chill guy. They told me to beat your ass, but like, I don't really want to do that. I don't really like to resort into violence unless it's like, something meaningful. So I'm just gonna act like I did something, and I was like, no, you're not gonna act like you beat me up. And I was like, fine. I'm just gonna say you were chill about it, and you agreed to stop. So you agreed to stop, and I was like, there was a part of me that said, no, I'm gonna keep rage baiting them, but I probably would have gotten fucking killed if I did say that. Dead. Damon the Diamond one. That would be my legacy. I'd die right there. Would have been straight up dead. Anyway, yeah. So he would. So I agreed to stop though. So moral of the story. If you're a girl watching this, which I highly doubt you are, since most of my viewers are males, and if you have a boyfriend, don't send your fucking boyfriend out to go hunt people down because they made a joke about the fact that you said something stupid. And if you're in the opposite situation and you're the boyfriend, don't fucking beat their ass over something stupid like that. I cannot get over those girls. Like, and then when I walked to class the next day, and they expected me to be all bruised up, like, and their face dropped and they realized he didn't do shit, and like, I needed no boyfriend. And they were like, I know, I heard them say something like that. And then they talked to Jonathan about like, why. I don't know if he was actually listening. He was watching a video while they were saying this to him, but they were like, you need to like stop hanging out with him. He's like, but like, he's a bad influence on you. He's watching his fucking Kirby gameplay on his computer, but he's gonna ruin your high school years. All right. Anyway, I'll see you guys, gals, pals, anything between in the next one. Bye. Have a good day. Also remember, keep your seatbelt on.